Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Digest Bio. So today we will learn about the process of glycolysis. So let's first understand what does the term glycolysis means. So the word, if we break two words, it will become glyco and lysis. So glyco means sugar molecule. Glyco means sugar molecule and lysis means splitting. So when we talk about glycolysis, the term glycolysis itself means splitting of sugar molecule. Here we are talking about the glucose molecule. So the splitting of glucose molecule is known as glycolysis. This pathway was discovered by three German biochemists whose name were Amden, Meyerhof and Parnas. Means E for Amden, M for Meyerhof and P for Parnas. So the other name of glycolysis is also EMP pathway. So we can also term glycolysis as EMP pathway. Now the process of glycolysis is a series of reaction which consists of mainly 10 steps and it involves 6 different enzymes that we will see which 6 in the coming lecture or video, but total there are 10 steps in glycolysis. Okay, the process of glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. So now let's start. The first reaction, before starting one should remember that one molecule of glucose is 6 carbon molecule. So one molecule of glucose, which is a 6 carbon molecule, is converted into 2 molecules of pyruvate, that is 3 carbon molecule, by the ending of this pathway. So this is, suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The 6 carbon, this is I am showing the backbone, just the backbone. So this glucose molecule, 6 carbon molecule, is converted into the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 molecules, this is 1 molecule and 2 molecules, 2 molecules of pyruvate at the end of this pathway. The first step is conversion of 6 carbon glucose to 6 carbon glucose 6 phosphate. The phosphate group is added at the 6th position of the glucose with the help of enzyme hexokinase. The enzyme kinase indicates that it adds the phosphate moiety. So hexokinase adds the phosphate group at the 6th position or 6th carbon of glucose, which gives rise to glucose 6 phosphate. Note here that one ATP molecule, ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate, is converted into ADP. So here energy is utilized. Second step. In second step, glucose 6 phosphate is converted to fructose 6 phosphate. These both are isomers of each other. So this reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme isomerase. Here still 6 carbon is we started with 6 carbon and here also we are still a 6 carbon molecule is there. Now this fructose 6 phosphate is converted to fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. The enzyme is phosphofructokinase. Again kinase came, which means that kinase has the role, it plays the role of adding phosphate. So already there was phosphate at 6th phosphate group at 6th carbon of the fructose moiety. Now it has also been phosphate has also been added to the 1st carbon of the fructose. So the name is fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. Here again note that one ATP molecule, or we can say energy, is utilized. ATP is converted to ADP. So till here we have seen that energy is only utilized, not generated. Energy in the form of ATP is utilized. Now fructose 1,6 bisphosphate is converted to 2 molecules. Now here fructose 1,6 bisphosphate is 6 carbon molecule. This gets break down to 2 3 carbon molecules, that is glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate, or we can say it PGAL, and dihydroxyacetone phosphate, that is DHAP. This reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme aldolase. So fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, that is 6 carbon molecule, is converted into 2 3 carbon molecules. The name of one molecule is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and the name of another molecule is dihydroxyacetone phosphate. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and dihydroxyacetone phosphate are both in equilibrium. So these reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme isomerase. Moving further, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate will get converted to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. Now remember that from this point onwards, we will take into consideration two molecules, because 1 6 carbon has converted into 3 carbon molecules. So we will always write 2 in the front of the molecule, because 1 6 carbon molecule has converted into 2 molecules of 3 carbon. The conversion of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate is done by the enzyme glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase catalyzes the conversion of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. Now this enzyme glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase, it transfers one hydrogen molecule from this glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to NAD, which gives rise to NADH plus H plus. 2 NAD plus gets converted to 2 NADH plus H plus. Okay, this is nicotinamide dinucleotide. This is a cofactor. Okay, coenzyme. So now this 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, which is a 3 carbon molecule, gets converted into 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate with the help of enzyme phosphoglycerate kinase. So in the conversion of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to 3-phosphoglycerate, 2 ATP molecules are generated. So remember guys, this is the first reaction in which ATP, or we can say energy, is generated. In initial two reactions which we saw, energy was utilized, ATP was utilized to form ADP. This is the first reaction in which ATP, or we can say energy, is generated. So this step is very important. This step is conversion of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to 3-phosphoglycerate with the help of enzyme phosphoglycerate kinase, and here 2 molecules of ATP, energy is generated. Now this 3-phosphoglycerate is converted to 2-phosphoglycerate with the help of enzyme phosphoglycerate mutase. This is the enzyme here. Mutase is the enzyme. Phosphoglycerate mutase. Mutase is the enzyme which converts 3-phosphoglycerate to 2-phosphoglycerate. This 2-phosphoglycerate is converted into phosphoenol pyruvate with the help of enzyme enolase. Now this enzyme, that is enolase, will liberate 2 molecules of water during this reaction. So we will get 2 molecules of water here. Which enzyme will do that? Enolase. While converting 2-phosphoglycerate to phosphoenol pyruvate. The last step of glycolysis is the conversion of phosphoenol pyruvate to pyruvate with the help of enzyme pyruvate kinase. Again, in this reaction, this is the second reaction in which we get 2 molecules of ATP. Means energy is generated here, not utilized. So this was the first reaction in which energy was generated. This is the second reaction during the whole process of glycolysis in which energy is generated. So your 2 ADP molecules are converted into 2 ATP molecules. That means we get energy, or energy is generated during this step. Ultimately, the one glucose molecule, which is of 6 carbon, is converted into the 2 molecules of pyruvate, that is 3 carbon molecule. So one molecule of glucose, which is 6 carbon, is converted into 2 molecules of pyruvate, that is a 3 carbon molecule. So at the end of the process of glycolysis, what we will get? Always remember that we will get 2 ATP molecules plus 2 NADH molecules and 2 pyruvate molecules. Now you will have doubt that we have generated 2 plus 2, 4 ATP molecules have been generated in the second half of the pathway. So why only 2 molecules we will get? Remember that these 2 molecules 2 ATP plus 2 ATP. Here 2 ATP, here 2 ATP. Now these 2 ATP molecules, remember that in the first half of the cycle, 2 ATP molecules were utilized. Okay, so in the first half of the cycle, 2 ATP molecules were utilized. So we will not consider these 2 ATP molecules which have been generated in the second half of the cycle, and we will consider only these 2 ATP molecules. So at the end of the cycle, remember once again, we will get 2 ATP molecules, 2 NADH plus H plus molecule and 2 molecules of pyruvate, plus water is released in this second half of the cycle. So remember there are total 10 steps in glycolysis, and now we will see how many total enzymes are involved. So one enzyme is kinase. So first enzyme is kinase, second is isomerase, this third is again kinase. So it belongs to the group of kinase enzyme only. So we will consider it as in kinase group. So one is kinase, second is isomerase, again kinase, so it will come in this only. Third is aldolase, fourth is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase, again kinase, so fifth is mutase and sixth is enolase. So total there are 10 steps in glycolysis and the enzymes utilized are 6. So this was it guys. Thank you. I hope you were able to comprehend the video or lecture, and if you were able to do so, please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to comment. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.